We're creative.
They don't have a little extension. Call the meeting to order. First item will be roll call.
Brown.
Here.
Todd.
Yep. Here.
David. Turkey.
Here.
Graves.
Here.
Now.
Here. We'll say the
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone take a moment of silence. It's comfortable with it. Take a motion to approve the agenda. Jamie won't be here tonight, so we will not vote to receive this.
Question on the agenda.
Yeah.
This thing about from Windsor was in there, are we gonna discuss that? Is that gonna be on the agenda?
No, that's just information that we stick in there once a month.
Then I would approve the agenda.
Should we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Everyone's had a chance to look over those previous minutes. If there are no additions or corrections, they'll stand approved as presented. Now to the visitors, we have Faith Bean. There was no public comments tonight, so we'll move on to the officers' report, the chief's report.
Might set a record tonight because I don't have much. I just found out Jamie wasn't going to be here, so I've just got a few things. It's going to be a verbal report only. I've got a lot more to share with you all the next board meeting. We are at, and probably will finish out this month with right around 1,440 calls year to date. So pretty busy. Legislative issues, Senate Bill 119 got combined with 120. I've informed the board about that before. It's regarding PTSD and mental illness, or mental health, I should say, behavioral health, and PTSD being covered as a work comp benefit. That did pass out of committee, and it's headed to the House now, awaiting their committee. So from committee to committee. But it looks like it's really got legs, and surprisingly so, good bipartisan support in the Missouri legislature. So I anticipate that one will go through without too many hitches this year. I really hopeful it does. But one of the very few bipartisan matters that's going through the legislature right now. I do have, I'll get the bad news out of the way. We've got another truck that got caught by the wind. I think this happened more than once. It had been kind of giving us fits in the past, and it finally got to the point where it needs to be fixed. The door was starting to come apart, and it did get into the front fender. So the estimate on it, which I will need approval for, is $27.1654. That's for the door and front fender, quarter panel, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, the labor. The bulk of that is in parts. We checked around at different locations and parts cost, and that's pretty much the bottom dollar we can get on it. Let's see. Yeah, that's body labor, paint supplies make up about half, and then parts make up the other half. Got the estimate here if I go on to see it, but like I said, it's pretty much the same as the other one, except this one's.
You just have one estimate.
Yeah, from WK. That's about the only place we can get in with any sort of reasonable time frame right now. Everybody else kind of be gone for months.
So is that a new door or just fixing?
It'd be a new door and new fender. Yeah, the door panel is separated from the, as I understand it, the door panel is actually kind of two parts. You got a panel and it's folded over the other one. They were starting to separate, so the door couldn't get out of the ambulance.
Is there anything special about the ambulance door
As far as
compared to a?
it's just a regular, no, it's just an E450 door. Yeah. We don't have anything. I don't think we have any radio wires or anything running through there. It's just no parts and paint. Actually, the paint's fairly cheap part. It's just white.
So they expect a new OEM part then?
I believe so.
Because when my truck door had to be fixed, they something went with the used one.
I can check into that. Yeah, I can check into the aftermarket.
They had painted, but probably painted anyway.
Yeah, I think they show us prime. I don't know, the white might show up that way. We're charging labor for painting it, so it probably shows up just prime. But I'll check. Yeah, I'll look at that. Otherwise, I'll probably just send out a final for sure via text if you guys are okay with that. Get approval that way. That's all right. It's just above what I can spend. So. And we talked about, ways to prevent that. Some of it's just, it's wear and tear. They've tried fire trucks, you can put a strap on the bottom that keeps them from going out, but all that does is bends the door out when they get caught or whatever the case is. But they get a lot of use. That's probably one of the first places that wears out in the cabs is the side of the seat and the door, just because we're in and out all day long. But nonetheless. Okay, with any other questions on that? And like I said, I'll send out those final amounts if I find out anything on OEM versus aftermarket parts. I spoke with Dr. Gus this afternoon. He came in, we discussed a couple clinical matters, nothing major going on, just CQI. I told him we didn't really need him here tonight. He's got a report scheduled, I believe, in March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, second week in March. We're still working on the continuum setup. However, it's up and I won't say running, but it is spitting out all the stuff I anticipated to spit out, but it's not perfect data yet. So we're actually having a setup meeting for it tomorrow. And that's the analytics software for all the reporting. I've got to play with it for just a few days and it is really nice. I really like it. I think as far as transparency and letting the public know what we're doing here, there's a lot of information I can put on our website and it's real-time stuff. It's not like you're looking at a chart from 3 months ago. You'll be able to actually see if the report's in the system, the information's in there. So we can look in there and see what kind of complaints our patients, as a percentage or number of patients that we've seen that have falls or geriatric patients over the age of X that fall, or overdose information, just about anything you can imagine I can put in there and it stays real time. It's very relatively easy to load all that onto our website. And also, furthermore, I can give you guys links to it in your email where you can click on it anytime you want. Show your buddies how it works. It's pretty slick. And it's got I would say thousands of combinations of data sets, but it's not picking up some of our calls and it's combining. For instance, in one of our key performance indicators is response times to calls. Once we've been dispatched, how long does it take us to get out of the station? The data in there right now includes delays for transfers. So if we have a transfer that we have to hold because everybody's out on calls, that time gets dumped in there and our average goes up. Those should be counted. So we've got to cull that data. It's going to take a little tweaking. I anticipate being able to give you guys a good report out of it. I can always show you examples over here anytime you want, but to get good data out of it, it's probably going to be, I think, less than a month before we get it completely set up and running. But so far, so good. It's really nice.
Will this information be available for John Key Public?
Yep. Yeah, not all of it. I will decide what goes in there.
I would guess as much as is practical. Do we double check it before we post it for the public? Is there a
Absolutely.
review on that?
Yeah, there won't be any chance of putting any sort of HIPAA or problems like that where.
Or any inaccurate number? of some
Correct,
sort?
yeah, but there'll be that caveat.
An
there,
extra
of course.
forgetting or adding a one or something?
No, yeah, I'm a big fan of margin of error. You know, numbers don't mean much if you don't know the margin of error.
Well, that's a good thing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm excited about it. It is turning out to be exactly what I anticipated. So, there's some storm spotter training. A few of us are planning on going to. EMA, Tricia Ruda has opened up her training to first responder types, and we're going to go over there and get educated. I've done a couple of those classes before. They're very informative. It used to be open to pretty much everybody, but she's kind of pared it down to people who really need to work on it. So it'll be first responders storm training. This storm spotter training this Thursday. Very handy. PWW training, that's Paige Wolf and Wolberg training for my privacy officer and EMS billing stuff. I'm going to that next week, so I will be out of town. Jamie will be here, and of course, Roy. There is a board training available in Adair County, Kirksville, March 4th. That's in-person training. I know that's not much notice, but it just came out. I was about that through the MAA. Sent that
I'm enrolled in that.
in Adair. Okay. Yeah, it's a good drive, but it's always preferable to go face to face if you can. I think you get a lot more out of it. Let's see the total on that. And like I said, we're up to about 1440 as of this moment. 180 of that, 180 of those calls are Windsor and 1260 of them are Bettis. And I'll of course have you some comprehensive numbers the first meeting in March.
That's as of end of this month.
Yeah,
Year to date, not just 1 month.
yeah, from January 1 until about 3:30 p.m. And that's all.
Are there any questions for Eric? If not, the CFO information is there. You can look through there. And any questions that Eric can answer, we can pass them on to Jamie and get the answer back. And let's see, I noticed that she was exploring some charges that
Did speak to her this afternoon about, she's looking into that, the 1 month discount on our health insurance premium. She's trying to decipher how that's actually going to work and so forth. So I can't tell you any more than that, but I know she's looking at
I have a couple things that I'm wondering about on page 12. There were t-shirts and hats, $850. Is that something for Christmas or?
Oh, no,
What
we
is
can't get
that?
Christmas presents. No, that is uniforms. We go through, are you talking about the Main Street logo there?
Yeah,
That is the one over off of.
so those are uniforms. It's on Main Street.
It is on Main
Yeah,
Street.
right down there.
Okay, all right.
Like Maine, Kentucky almost or something.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
hat, like Flo has, they do our border. I think we actually get the hats. We get pieces. Yeah, t-shirts, screen printing.
And then on the next page, there was vests and polo, is that the same thing, especially sportswear?
That, the specialty
So vests and hats both had there, didn't they? And t-shirts.
Yeah, they do our polo shirts,
Leading
our, soft shell jackets.
Yeah, page 13, vests, comma, polo.
That's what that is. We have had to cut back with ANSI vests that we wear. We're getting ridiculously expensive, so we've cut back to a cheaper version of that and save some money, because they're not really a functional item other than keeping you visible, so we went to a cheaper version of those.
Under the budget, that's uniforms.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you'll see, that's one of those items where our budget performance things will go up and down. We'll meet that before we even get to the end of the year, probably, because we try and order as many as we can at a time. So,
Yeah, it's a bit discount.
yeah.
There's, going back to our door repair. Does that estimate include the graphics we're gonna have to put on that door too?
It's just a sticker. It's just that one little round sticker that we
I'm
have.
with you.
Nothing major on it.
On page 5, about the middle of the family support center. Thing 1690. I'm not sure what that would be.
That's, child support for old.
I see. Yeah, someone's got a garnishment.
Okay.
We're not paying things. They got a check.
And then when I saw a couple items that didn't have any name on it, like on that same page, on 120, there was a check and it was for 1,129 or 2590. There wasn't anything listed here, so would that be? Another one on our next page was down 130, just below the payable funding, there was a 329.61. I just wondered, when those things show up, what should I think they're for?
I will have to ask Jamie about those. Honestly.
That seems to me that we usually have something there. And then on
Yeah.
page 7, there's another one.
The 329.61's at the bottom.
Yeah, just to say.
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
from.
Yeah.
1125.90 is a deposit also.
It's, okay, yeah, they're just deposits, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those, yeah. We still need to vote on, so you,
No, proceed, but we won't vote to proceed, but we'll approve the pay the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other questions? I'll never take a motion to approve payment of outstanding bills.
so move.
All in favor, say aye. All opposed, same sign. So we have no unfinished business or new business, so we'll take a motion to go into closed session pursuant to RSMO 610.021, section 2.
So move.
All in favor, and that'll be roll call.
Brown?
Yes.
Cox?
Yep.
Gerke?
Yes.
Gray?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.